This is actually insane. Nobody is talking about the real stakes in Georgia right now.
Wait, what are we even discussing? Is this about politics or something bigger?
It's about leverage. We're looking at a classic political prisoner swap that has massive international implications.
So, someone jailed opposition members and is now using them as bargaining chips?
Exactly. The local power structure, specifically oligarch figures like Ivanishvili, are staging this whole purge.
But why would they need Western help or negotiation for a prisoner swap?
Because the incentives are never just humanitarian. There's always something transactional attached to sanctions relief.
You're implying that these people aren't truly fighting corruption, but rather playing a geopolitical game?
That is the core risk. They control the narrative, the fake corruption purge, to justify their demands.
So who benefits from this theater? Is it just them keeping power?
It's about re-establishing absolute regional dominance while minimizing external pressure, and that requires foreign validation.
And where does Trump fit into this incredibly complicated exchange rate for prisoners?
Because he represents an unpredictable opening to sanctions relief, the key element they need more than anything else.
So the implication is that Georgia's stability relies on a volatile external political figure.
Precisely. The moment the West sees them as useful leverage against a rival, all local moral considerations vanish.
Does this mean the whole process isn't about justice, but pure economic blackmail?
It suggests that the ruling elite have successfully identified their most valuable currency, Western political sympathy mixed with hostages.
If they can convince Washington that swapping people is better than addressing systemic corruption, what does that signal about the rule of law there?
That the system values perceived stability and geopolitical alignment far above genuine democratic reform.
But if this cycle repeats, hostages for sanctions, then new prisoners for continued support, where does it end?
It suggests a pattern. The oligarchs are building an apparatus where diplomacy itself is merely another resource to be mined.
So the entire conflict isn't about who rules Georgia, but about controlling the flow of global capital through perceived necessity?
You've hit it. They are treating Western aid and diplomatic immunity as interchangeable commodities, like exchange rates.
That means the real power brokers aren't even in Tbilisi, are they?
No. The ones benefiting are those who understand how to manipulate the concept of necessity. We should be worried because this pattern of forced transactional diplomacy sets a terrifying precedent for every nation facing sanctions today.